Pokhara. It means something different to everyone who goes there. And honestly, whatever it means to you, that's exactly right. Welcome to the city of lakes, where the Himalayas don't just sit in the distance, they show up right at your doorstep. And today is the day we've been waiting for since we booked this whole thing. We are flying out of Tribhuvan's domestic terminal, boarding a Buddha air flight, and in under 30 minutes, we are going to land in one of the most beautiful cities on this planet. For context on the costing, we booked a round trip for two, Kathmandu to Pokhara and back, and it comes to around 18,000 rupees total. So roughly 4,500 rupees per head one way. For what you're about to see out that window, an absolute steal. We have grabbed seats on the right hand side of the aircraft because that's where the Himalayan views are. And if the skies are clear, looking at the entire Annapurna range in all its glory for those 25 minutes. Fingers crossed, cameras ready. Pokhara is the highlight of this trip, no question. Sitting right on the banks of Phewa Lake and the snow-capped Annapurna range as its backdrop, this city has so much going for it. And we have a full lineup of activities waiting the moment we land. We'll break all of that down once we touch down and get settled in. But for now, we board, we fly, and we chase the mountains. Stay tuned, this one's going to be something else. From our hotel to the airport, the ride took nearly 40 minutes. What should have been quick turned into a slow journey through Kathmandu's packed streets, buzzing traffic, and non-stop movement. Tribhuvan's domestic airport was completely packed. The moment we walked in, it felt crowded, long lines, full waiting areas, and people rushing everywhere. It's not a very big airport, so when flights get delayed, things slow down quickly. And delays are pretty common here, especially with busy schedules and unpredictable weather. We boarded a bus to reach the aircraft, a short, quick ride across the runway. Instead of an aero bridge, this felt more hands-on and real. Watching the planes parked up close, engines humming in the background, it slowly started to sink in. We were finally about to take off. So we have finally boarded the flight. It was supposed to depart at 12, but it's already 2. So we have been delayed by almost 2 hours. In fact, all the flights were getting delayed by at least an hour, 2 hours. And I think we are actually lucky that it's only 2 hours for us because some of the flights were getting cancelled for the other locations. But yeah, it's a new experience. Obviously a smaller aircraft and the seats are 2x2. So let's see how the experience is overall. So yeah, stay tuned with us. We'll probably show you some of the glimpses of the mountain range. See you guys very soon. Once we were in the air, the whole experience changed. We were sitting on the right hand side of the plane, and honestly that was the best decision. As we gained altitude, Kathmandu slowly disappeared below the clouds. A few minutes later, the Himalayan range started coming into view. Clear skies made it even better. On this route to Pokhara, the right side gives you some amazing mountain views. We could see stretches of the Langtang and Ganesh Himal range, and further along parts of the Annapurna range. The peaks looked massive, way more impressive than they do in photos. The flight itself is short, but those 20-25 minutes in the air are absolutely worth it for the views alone. If you're flying from Kathmandu to Pokhara, try to grab a seat on the right side, you won't regret it.
I think this was one of our best ever flight experiences. It was just about a 25 minutes flight, but every minute, every second of it was so breathtaking. We had the entire Himalayan range on the right side of us, and it was, the glimpse of the snow-capped mountains over the clouds. It was so magical. We thoroughly enjoyed. We have some really nice clips, but I don't think the camera really does justice to what we saw. But it was a very, very beautiful experience. If ever you get a chance in life, you should definitely try this out. I think it's better to take a flight here rather than coming on road just for this experience.
Landing in Pokhara felt completely different from Kathmandu. The airport looked modern, clean, and much more open. It wasn't crowded, and everything seemed calm and organized. From the runway itself, you can already see the mountains in the distance, which is such a cool welcome. The walk from the aircraft to the terminal was quick and smooth. Overall, it felt simple, easy, and like the perfect relaxed start to exploring Pokhara. Pokhara is one of the most beautiful cities in Nepal. It's known for its lakes, mountain views, and relaxed vibe. With the Annapurna range in the background and Phewa Lake right in the center, it feels peaceful but still full of adventure. So we are staying in this place called Himalayan Glory Inn. It is on the Lakeside road, basically the Phewa Lake. Nice balcony we have got, and from here you get a glimpse of the Phewa Lake as well. I'm not very sure if it's visible from here, but yeah, it is out there. That's the Phewa Lake. Yeah, so we have checked into our hotel, the Himalayan Glory Inn. Now let me just give you a little brief about our travel from Kathmandu to Pokhara. So from Kathmandu to Pokhara, again, you have multiple ways of traveling. Obviously, you can take a flight like we did. You can go via bus. Buses are also pretty comfortable. I think takes around 8 to 10 hours. They have buses leaving at night, which is basically the overnight journey, and also they have early morning buses as well, so you can always avail that. I think approximately the costing would be somewhere between 1000 to 1500 Nepali rupees, which is again a pretty decent amount for 8 to 10 hours of travel. Apart from that, you can also hire a car, but obviously car will be a little expensive. Car would probably cost you somewhere around 8 to 10,000 Nepali rupees. So yeah, might be a little more comfortable, but yeah, it will be a little expensive. Also, the other option, the third option, which is flight, which we took. So few things about the flight. So one, from our hotel to the domestic airport, we took a cab. It costed us around 500 Nepali rupees. So once you enter the domestic terminal, it does not really look like a flight terminal. It's very, very old and not maintained too well, but it's a very small place. But you have so many different airlines operating out of there, like Yeti Airlines, Buddha Airlines, which we took, then Nepal Airlines. So quite a few airlines are there, and they have flights every 1 or 2 hours. So a lot of people were there. It was very, very crowded. But what was alarming is most of the flights either delayed, not most, in fact all of the flights were either delayed. So our flight was delayed by almost 2 hours, and some of the other locations like Nepalganj and a few of the other places that people were visiting, those flights, they got cancelled. So I think we were a little bit lucky, because maybe this is, we have come here in the month of November, so probably it did not really affect us that much. But obviously we got a little delayed, but still we were able to catch the flight of the same day. But be very, very careful when you're taking a domestic flight from Kathmandu to traveling. If you want to travel to Pokhara, then you have to make sure that the weather is clear and you can travel during that time. Rainy seasons, I don't think it's possible. But yeah, just be a little careful. Talk to the hotel folks and just check whenever you're coming to this place. Check with them if flight would be a feasible option, and then only go for it. Otherwise, it might be a little risky. So it's around 4 p.m. now, so we'll go out and have lunch. We are extremely hungry. We didn't realize the flight will get so delayed, so we'll just go and have some lunch, and then we'll see where else we can go. So stay tuned. So we have come to this place called Relax Bar and Kitchen. The Google ratings were amazing, so we thought we'll probably check it out. I'm having a beer. Dia, as usual, having the local kukuri rum, the spiced version this time, with hot water. And from here, the best part is you can see the Phewa Lake right in front of you. So on the other side. Such a beautiful view this is. We'll probably go there in some time. Before that, we have few other bookings to be done. So probably we'll finish those bookings and then we'll go to the Phewa Lake and check it out. I think this is one of the best places that you can actually visit in Pokhara, and we are very lucky to stay very close to this lake. So yeah, we'll take you guys there and show you how the lake is, and if possible we'll do boating today. If not today, because it's almost evening now and it's getting a little dark, so if not today, at least tomorrow or day after we'll try to do that. So yeah, we'll take you there in some time. Later we headed to a chill local bar to unwind a bit. The place had a really nice vibe, cozy lighting, a good crowd and a live performance that made it even better. We grabbed some drinks, relaxed for a while and just enjoyed the music. After a long day of travel, it felt like the perfect way to slow down and call it a night.
When you lose something you can't replay, when you love someone but it goes away, will it be worth so?
Good morning guys, it's day 2 of our trip in Pokhara. It's around 5 a.m. in the morning and we will be leaving our hotel now. So there's this place called Sarangkot. Basically the place is called Sarangkot Sunrise Point. So we are going there now. We have already booked a cab from our hotel. It costed us around 2000 Nepali rupees for that. Obviously Dia did a lot of bargaining. After that they reduced it from 3000 to 2000. So always make sure that you bargain a little when you're booking such trips. So we are leaving now, and once we are on the way we'll show you. So we are really excited. So let's see what's in store for us today. Day 2 started early as we drove towards Sarangkot for the sunrise. The roads were quiet and the air felt fresh and cool. Sarangkot is the most popular sunrise spot in Pokhara, known for its panoramic views of the Annapurna range. On a clear morning you can even see peaks like Machapuchre, also called Fishtail Mountain. The drive itself was calm, building up the excitement for what we were about to witness. So it's around 5:30 a.m. It was around 20-25 minutes journey from the hotel. But after that, so you basically climb up the hill, and after that this is the particular spot where the car leaves you. From there you have to trek a little. So we have already traveled for around 10 minutes or so, getting a little tired, so thought of catching a breath. But yeah, we'll have to head up, and I don't know for how long we'll have to go, but I think it'll take another 5-10 minutes. So once we reach there, probably we'll get a feel of the place. It's supposed to be amazing, so yeah, let's see. Sarangkot sits about 1600 meters above Pokhara, and the only way to earn this view is to show up before the sun does. At the top, before you even look at the mountains, there's a small temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. Shivlinga sitting quietly up there, incense in the air, locals already deep in prayer. It hits different at that hour. So if you're planning to do this, and trust us, you should, make sure you're physically ready for it. It's not a casual stroll, but keep going because what's waiting at the top is worth every single step. And then you get there and at first, clouds. Just clouds. And then it happens. Slowly the clouds begin to clear and the peaks just emerge. One by one. Dhaulagiri, Annapurna 1, 2, 3, 4 and Machapuchre, also known as the fishtail. Shifting from grey silhouettes to deep orange to full blazing gold as the sun hits the snow. Nobody says a word, every single person up there drawn to the spot like pilgrims to a sacred place. Just standing there completely captivated. Strangers all sharing the same moment. The golden glow on those snow-capped peaks, it genuinely doesn't look real. Like someone turned a filter on, except there is no filter. That's just what the Himalayas look like at sunrise. Once in a lifetime? Yeah, we get why people say that now. And just like that, it's time to come back down. The descent is a completely different experience. On the way up, it's dark, heads down, just focused on the next step. Coming down, the light is out, the air is clear, and you're actually seeing where you are. That's when the temple really reveals itself. The Sarangkot Shiva temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, sitting right there on the hillside, quietly watching over everything, the Shivlingas, the incense, the offerings. We took it all in and headed back to the car. Sarangkot ticked. Hey guys, so hope you enjoyed the Sarangkot Sunrise View Point. It was absolutely spectacular. I can't really describe how good it was, and I'm not very sure if we were able to capture the overall essence of the place, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever we could capture, we have done our best. And yeah, that's a must visit place in Pokhara, that is for sure. You have to trek a little for 10-15 minutes, but it's completely worth it. Now after that, we have actually booked a half-day trip, and we'll be going to 4 different places. Out of that, the first one is Seti River. We have come here. The entry fee is 120 Nepali rupees for the 2 of us, so it's 60 per head. The same fee also applied back at the Sarangkot Sunrise View Point, so 60 per person. Here also it's 60 per person. It has already become a little crowded, so I'll just go down and see. It's around 7:30 now in the morning. Let's see. The place looks really nice. The Seti River runs through the heart of Pokhara, but you won't even know it's there unless you go looking for it. And that's exactly what makes it so wild. Seti literally means white river, and it originates all the way from the Annapurna massif. That milky white color you see, that's from the mineral-rich waters flowing through limestone and marble. The river has literally carved through the rock over thousands of years, and locals believe the entire Pokhara valley floats on the waters of the Seti River running beneath it. It's not a big detour, it's not a full day thing, but standing there looking down at that narrow strip of white water roaring through the rock, it's one of those moments where nature just quietly blows your mind. Don't skip this one.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. So we are out for some sightseeing right now. We went out in the morning to catch the amazing sunrise. It was an absolutely surreal moment when that sun really came out and reflected on the mountains, and that golden hue on the mountains. It was really magical. We consider ourselves lucky to have the opportunity to witness something like that. So yeah, after that we came back to the hotel, had a quick breakfast, freshened up, and now we have left for some sightseeing. There are a couple of interesting places that we saw around which we wanted to cover. One is the Peace Pagoda, which is like a monastery is what I understand. So that is something that we'll see, followed by a cave and a waterfall. So yeah, we'll take you along wherever we go. Stay tuned.
The car drops you right at the base, and from there, it's on you. Another climb, another 10 to 15 minutes up the stairs. But this one feels different. Along the way, little stalls line in path, local handicrafts, trinkets, some refreshments. It's actually a lovely walk up, not just a grind. And then one quick heads up before you go, videography is not allowed inside the pagoda. So put the camera down and just be present for this one. The World Peace Pagoda sits perched at 1113 meters above Phewa Lake, and the moment you reach the top, you understand why people make this climb. Standing 115 feet tall, brilliant white against the sky. Simple in design but genuinely striking. Here's the story behind it. It was built by Japanese Buddhist monk Nikodatsu Fuji, a man who met Mahatma Gandhi in 1931 and dedicated his life to non-violence, channeling that belief into building 80-piece pagodas across the world. This one in Pokhara was the 71st and the very first to be built in Nepal. The second tier carries 4 statues of Buddha gifted from 4 different countries: Japan, Sri Lanka, Thailand and Nepal, each representing a key moment in Buddha's life. And the views from up here, Phewa Lake below, Pokhara city spread out in front of you, and the Annapurna range watching over everything. Peaceful, that's genuinely the only word for it. So we are on our way down now. We were there for around 10-15 minutes. Basically videography was prohibited there, but still whatever we could, we have taken some clips. Very peaceful place, very well maintained. If you want to just come here and spend some half an hour in peace and quiet. So the trek itself is a little tiring because for 15 minutes straight you have to climb up. Yeah, it's not too difficult. I think whoever comes can definitely attempt this. And we have a couple of other places to go, so we'll get onto the cab now and see what the rest of the day has in store for us. Next stop, Devi's Fall. And this one comes with a story. You walk through a little market to get to the gate, local stalls, some snacks, some souvenirs, pick up a ticket at the entrance and head in. We paid 80 Nepali rupees for each. From there you walk down to reach the falls. Not a big climb, not a big trek, just a short descent, and suddenly the water is right in front of you. Now here's what makes this place unlike any other waterfall you've seen. Locally called Patale Chango, which literally translates to Underworld's Waterfall. And that name is no exaggeration. The water disappears entirely into an underground tunnel approximately 500 feet long and running 100 feet below ground level. It doesn't slow down, it doesn't trickle, it just vanishes into the earth. The roar of it is something else, and the story behind the name? Back in July 1961, a Swiss couple went swimming here. The woman, named Devi, drowned after being swept into the underground current. Her body was only recovered 3 days later. Her father wanted the site named after her, and over time, Devi's Fall became Devi's Fall. Inside there's also a wishing pond. You toss a coin and make a wish, and if it lands in the designated spot, legend has it the wish comes true. Ask where it is though, or you'll miss it entirely. Beautiful place, heavy history, but 100% worth the stop. Right across the road from Devi's Fall, Gupteshwar Mahadev Cave. Same drill. You walk through the market, local stalls on either side, and then you're at the entrance. But the moment you step in, you realize this place is on a completely different scale. The name itself says it all. Gupteshwar literally translates to hidden god, and hidden is exactly what it is. Discovered back in the 16th century, the cave stretches nearly 2,950 meters, making it one of the longest caves in all of Nepal. You descend via spiral staircase adorned with intricate statues of Hindu deities, and somewhere deeper in, the cave opens up to a view of Devi's Fall thundering through from below. 2 attractions, 1 underground connection. Now, we'll be honest with you, we looked down, saw the crowd, felt the legs from the day's climbing, and made a very easy decision. We did not go down. But if you're physically up for it and the crowd is manageable, this one is clearly special. Next time, maybe. Nepal always gives you a reason to come back. Last stop of the day, Pumdikot Shiva statue. The legs are done, but we are climbing one more time. And honestly, as tired as we were, the climb to Pumdikot might have been the most rewarding of the whole day, because as you make your way up those stairs, Pokhara slowly opens up beside you. The valley, Phewa Lake, the hills. It just unfolds with every step. You almost forget how tired you are. And then you reach the top, and there he is. The Lord Shiva statue at Pumdikot stands 51 feet tall, seated on a wide dome that rises 57 feet, making the entire structure 108 feet high. 108, a number considered deeply auspicious in Hinduism. Nothing about this place is accidental. The statue itself was built in Mathura, India, the sacred heartland of Hindu craftsmanship, and then brought here and installed atop this hill. Completed in 2021, it is surrounded by 108 Shiva lingas at its base, and you reach it by climbing exactly 108 stairs. Every detail intentional, every number sacred. From the top, you get a full panoramic view, the Pokhara Valley below, Phewa Lake shimmering in the distance, the Annapurna Range, Machapuchre, Dhaulagiri, and even the World Peace Pagoda visible on the opposite hill. A 360-degree embrace of everything that makes Pokhara what it is. We got our cameras out and we'll let the clips do the rest of the talking. What a way to end the day. And that's a wrap on Pokhara. From chasing the sunrise at Sarangkot at 4 in the morning to standing beneath a 108-foot Shiva statue as the sun went down, this city gave us everything. We hope you felt it too. Every climb, every view, every moment of just standing there and taking it all in. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and come along for the ride. There are so many more stories where this one came from. Until next time, keep exploring.